My hair is so poofy because I washed it today. I wanted to make a video for Dodie Clark, aka Doddleoddle, aka Doddlevloggle. And if you don't know who she is, you need to check her out because she's a freaking babe and I love her to death. I don't even know her personally, but I watch her videos and she's just all of my heart and my love goes to her. I love her so much. Anyways, I figured I would make a little bit of a live stream for her, and I'm not wearing any makeup. Yeah, because it's later at night. Um, I always say, I'm sorry. Ooh, chapstick. Oh, I just almost popped my back. Dodie, if you're watching, hi. I am quite a fan of yours. I've been watching you for a while. I think the first video I watched of yours was like about sexual abuse with Sam Pepper. And then I started watching your sexual abuse with Corinne. Or Corinne, I don't know. And I know it's probably not like the best start to Doddleoddle or Doddlevloggle, because it's not what you talk about all the time. You like to try to remain happy and positive, but you know what? You're also very honest with your viewers, I feel. Like, I attempted to do part of Vita, and I failed Vita, and I'm gonna still try to pick up Vita when I can, which is not right now. um, but yeah. Like if you're having a bad day, then you make a video about it. Because what's the point of pretending you're happy when you're not? Because you know what? It's just lying. And I don't know. Like I made my shit David Vita. And I've also designed my, I guess, YouTube branding off of yours actually a bit. Sorry, hope you don't mind. Um, what I mean by that. So I have my main channel, like do a third. Main channel, Jillio Video. This channel, Jillio Vlogio. Then I have another channel, Jillio Streamio, which I will make it more of a live stream channel for just live streams as soon as I can get back to making normal videos, which I can't do right now, which is not fun. If this was a true Dodie inspired video, I'd have like a mug of tea, a cup of tea, and I would have my ukulele, but it's on my bed. I can't be bothered to get up and get it. I would like to have made a really nice edited video, not like Doddleoddle / Jillio video, like edited the crap out of happy sunshine, unicorns, rainbows. Like I wanted to make like a Jillio Vlogio / Doddlevloggle / Vita style video. But I was just watching some of your Vita and I was just like, nah, I think I'll just make a video. And I know I'm a couple years younger than Dodie, but I still freaking love her and her / you / I don't know. It would be cool if she watched this. I don't know if she will. Um, but I don't know. Like she's just been such an inspiration to me personally because I played uke before the huge wave of popularity of ukuleles, I guess, came in. I started playing it like a couple years ago. I don't remember. I went to this like camp thing with this guy who was supposed to be like a professional ukulele player, and he taught us like he literally taught us a couple of chords, and he taught us how to play like 2 or 3 songs. Like one of them was a hymn. One of them was he taught us how to play Amazing Grace and Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. And they taught us the main 4 chords that everyone thinks of when they think of ukulele, which is C, G, or G minor, or G7. There are a bunch of different variations of it. A minor and F. And yeah, that's what I started off with. And I got really good at those chords, and I started learning other chords. And I was like, you know what? Like, you can't really like play cool songs on the ukulele because I hadn't seen it done before. And then I started watching Doddleoddle, and I was like, dude, because like the videos that she's done on ukulele are like mind-blowingly amazing in my opinion. Like they're just like her songs are just really great. Like One for the Road, absolutely smitten. She what is it? You're Just a Dream, or I don't know. I fall in love with someone that doesn't exist, which is literally the story of my life. I fall in love with book characters and people that aren't real. Guess that's my fate, to just love people that don't exist. And I don't know if Dodie knows this term, but I like her sexuality, my sexuality video. I feel like what kind of would encompass what she's trying to say with her sexuality is that she's pan. Um, which I don't like. I don't know. I didn't learn that term for a while, and like a lot of terms, like people are like, "You're sexually attracted to pans." What? It's you're attracted to people's personalities, as opposed to being like homosexual, where you're only attracted to someone of the same gender, or heterosexual, only attracted to someone of the opposite gender. Bisexual, you're attracted to both. Pansexuality is like, I don't care what's between your legs, I care what's in your heart, you know? And she said, I don't fall in love with men or women, I fall in love with people. And I've used that to describe pansexuality so many times. I've been like, hi, um, I guess, I'm a demi-pansexual. I mentioned that before in a live stream. Her roommate, Evan Ediger, Ediger, he made a video about being demisexual, and I was like, yes. Like I was like, I really relate to it because he was talking about like how he like I have friends that are always like they look at someone and they're like, oh yeah, I'd bang that person. I'm like, I would cuddle with them and watch Netflix. I always make that joke anytime someone's like, what's demisexual? I'm just like, when someone else looks at like a hot guy and they're like, yeah, I'd bang him. And I'm just like, I would watch Netflix and cuddle on the couch with him and fall asleep next to him and not have sex. Because that's the kind of person I am. And I keep like messing with my hair. But, you know, we can all deal with it with my hair. I feel like it's like blending in the background. I'm getting off topic. I have ADHD. For sure I'm developing anxiety as well, which is so much fun. I feel like every time I say that, I feel obligated to say that I don't say that I have depression or feel like I'm developing anxiety for sympathy. I'm just saying it so that other people know. So, because I hate repeating myself to like a bunch of people. Anyways, I always get off topic. Always happens. But, like, I don't know. I personally feel like Dodie has inspired me a lot for like different parts of my life. Like she's inspired me multiple times to pick my uke up again, which I haven't done a very long time. And then like one night I found her like tutorial that she made of how to play Absolutely Smitten. So I picked up my uke again and I started playing it, and I had to tune it first, and it's probably out of tune because literally every time I pull my uke out, someone's like, "Oh yeah, it's perfectly in tune. How'd you tune it?" And like 5 other people are like, "Oh, it's so out of tune." And then like one of them tunes it, and the person's like, "No, you're doing it wrong. Give me that." Ugh, it bugs me. My ukulele will never be in perfectly in tune, and everyone should just be able to deal with that because guess what? It sounds good to me, all right. Anyways, people are like, "Oh, it's so horribly out of tune. I can't stand it. Give it to me." Like that has happened multiple times. Like I'll bring my uke to school, and people are like, "Oh, it's so out of tune. You're not playing it right. Give it to me." And I'm just like, hands off my child. Anyways, you have to have a musical instrument that you really care about before you can understand, like when you bring it out in public and everyone's like, "Ooh, let me see it, let me see it, let me touch it, let me play it," and you're just like, hands off, child. Yeah, I just went absolutely insane for a second, but that's okay. Um, back to like talking to Dodie, because I know she's probably not watching this. That makes me sound like I think she's a bitch. I don't think she's a bitch. I just think that she has better things to do than to watch some teenage girl who lives in America sit and talk about my fangirliness over her. I literally do fangirl though. Hardcore. My neighbor, Julianne, mentioned her before. She works for Mary Kay. And I was like, hey, do you know what would make a really cool like Mary Kay advert? And then I pulled up Paint by her. And I played it. And she thought I was sitting on an exercise ball and she was sitting in her bed because she's in a lot of pain right now. And I like hopped off the exercise ball and I was like on my knees. I started walking on my knees towards her and she just like sat there and stared at me. She had like her phone in her lap and I was going for her phone so I could pull up the video. But she was like, oh, you're gonna sing it for me? I was like, no, I'm gonna pull it up on your phone because I don't know. I feel awkward singing other people's stuff, even though I have that song committed to heart, but I feel like the video is just like better because it has Haiti, her little sister in it. I don't know. I feel like people are gonna be like, well, if anyone watches this watches Dodie, you're gonna be like, you pronounce her name wrong, you bitch. Like, I don't care. She really enjoyed it too, and I was like, I actually had a dream once that I met Dodie because because I showed that neighbor that video. I always have like the most bizarre dreams. I had a dream that my friend once said that my dreams are more like illusions, but anyways, I had a dream that I showed Julia in that video, and they brought Dodie out to the US to do the advert, and they were like, hey, since you were the one who watched her, you should be in the advert with her. And I was like, because my neighbor, she's heard me sing before and she thinks I'm good. And so I was in the advert with her, and she was like, in my dream, and I know in real life, she was like the sweetest girl ever. And she was like, hi, I'm Dodie. And I was like, I love you. Like, I was dying because my life is YouTube. Literally, everyone's like, oh my gosh, like my life is like this thing that's happening in pop culture. And I'm like, my life is YouTube. Like, my life is YouTube. Anyways, like my life is like watching Julian's vlogs with his Jenna's boyfriend. Jenna's marbles. She's losing her marbles. Anyway, like that's what my life pretty much encompasses, is watching other people succeed in life. I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people have really, really good things to say. Like, Dodie has some really good things to say. Every time I watch her videos, I'm just like, I want to be like that someday. Because I know, like, she would, like, disagree with me, but she just looks like she really has her shit together. Like, I know she watched this, she'd be like, no, you don't know me. I like, but, I don't know. And, I watched her, I just rewatched her Angel of Death is Stressed, which is this video where she has a face mask on, just talking about, like, what she does when she's stressed. I feel like, well, she was saying that she's really lazy. I don't think she's lazy. I think she has depression, because I have depression. And I'm not lazy. I just don't have the motivation to do stuff. Which is why I'm so behind schoolwork. But, like, when you're depressed, you have motivation to do stuff that you really want to get done. But if it's something that you don't want to do, you just keep procrastinating, and you'll, like, convince yourself out of doing it. And it's just really bad for you. And it's really obnoxious. And I hate that it happens to me too. And I wish I wasn't depressed, and I'm taking antidepressants. I personally don't feel change yet, and I have hold on, let me count them. 8 more days oh, next Monday is my doctor's appointment, and he's gonna ask me how I feel. Because apparently enough Celexa will have built up in my system that it should begin to take effect. But I've been taking these like I've been taking these for 20 days straight, every day at night before bed. And I don't really feel any different personally. Like I feel like if anything, it's gotten slightly worse. Because like, I don't know, before like I could buckle down and do something. I could get distracted, but I would always go like I would go back to it. And I mean like I'd procrastinate, but eventually I'd do it. And now I'm just like I sit down and I'm like, no, I'm gonna work all day tomorrow. Then I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, after I watch a YouTube video, after I watch an episode of this, after I make myself breakfast. Like, it's just like, it's ridiculous and I hates it. And I don't know, this has turned into a depression live stream. Maybe I should make one of those sometime. Even though people are gonna be like, oh, sympathy. I feel like everyone's always after everyone, trying to make everyone look bitchy and like a horrible person. And I know that not enough people watch me for anyone to be like, to like come in and like hate on me and be like, oh, you're such a bitch. Like, I mean, like, I do sometimes wish that more people watch me. Like, sometimes I wish that YouTube could just be a full-time job. But, you know, it's not. So I have to find money elsewhere. I went on like 3 or 4 different online websites today and I was just like looking at stuff and I was like, well, this stuff is so cheap. Then I was like, oh, but I don't have any money. Like, this is my wallet. And I can tell you right now, I have less than $2. See, here's $1. And then the only other things I have in here, I have cards. I have a Smith's rewards card, which I think Smith's is only in Utah. Yeah, Smith's is only in Utah. I have an, oops, put it in the wrong pocket. I have my food handler's permit. I have my, struggle so much. I am on the struggle bus constantly. I have an Ulta rewards card. And I have my debit card, which I will not show you. I have my permit. And I have a student ID card for a school I don't even go to anymore. And then I have a pass from Lagoon. And other than that, there's nothing. Here's my debit card. See, just like, there's some change, but I just don't have any money. Sounds like a lot, but most of it's like pennies and nickels. Anyways, but I mean, like, going back to Dodie, I feel like Dodie, like, she deserves to have the career that she does. And I know, like, being on YouTube it's not easy. Like, it's not like a walk in the park like a lot of people think it is. A lot of people bash YouTube and they're like, get a real job. Like, this isn't a real job and you're practically famous. You have nothing to complain about. Dodie has, I think, 300,000 subscribers. And a lot of people are like, whoa, like, but I think it's 300,000 on her Doddleoddle. I could be totally wrong. In fact, I'm sure I'm totally wrong. I think she has 200,000, but I don't know. She has around 200,000. And people are like, whoa, that's like so many. And I'm just like, well, first of all, most of them are inactive accounts that don't watch YouTube videos. Second of all, a lot of them, people don't watch every single video. And you get paid like a little bit for subscribers, but you mostly get paid for people that actually watch your videos. And like, I don't know. I like every time I subscribe to a channel and I find that I don't ever watch their videos, I just unsubscribe because I'm just like, you know what? Like, I don't know. I don't feel the need to stay subscribed to someone just because like their job is YouTube. Anyways. But like Dodie has earned every single subscriber that she has because she's just like she's so talented And I personally think she's beautiful. I know that she'd be like, oh, I'm covered in spots and freckles, and or she'd say, I'm spotty as and freckly as. I literally watch her get ready with these like so many times. I'm just like a makeup addict. 25 pounds. Oh, I'm weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I once tweeted her that. I was like, she tweeted something and she like said something about money. And I was like, I always like, anytime I'm talking about money, I just randomly go, 25 pounds. She was like, oh, I do that too. And I was just like, can we be friends now? Freaking, I love Dodie. I don't know. I feel like I have like a weird, like, it's not really like an obsession. Like, I don't like stalk her. Like, I don't like stalk her Twitter or anything. But I watch her videos consistently, and like sometimes when I watch one, I'm like, oh no, I want to watch that one. Now I want to watch that one. Now I want to watch that one. And like sometimes when I'm like sad, especially, I like to listen to her music because it's really good. And I wish she would make more like tutorials on how to play certain stuff. Because in Paint, I wanted to learn how to play Paint, or Slunk Paint, but her hand was out of the frame. I was like, no. Plus, her ukulele is different than mine. I'd go get my ukulele, but I'm white trash and I sleep without pants on. And I'm in my PJs. I can go like this. Woo! I don't know. I'm sorry for that. That's all striptease. Not really. Anyway, hey, in the UK, I'm legal. Whoa. Calm down, Jill. Anyways, yeah, I just like really love her, and I feel like she's also kind of taught me that like growing older doesn't mean that you have to let go of being playful and happy and young. Like she's always like, what was the she did like a get ready with me through the years, and she was like at the end of it, she was like, which one's your favorite? The pin-eyed light bulb, the gray eyebrows, or the I still can't believe I'm 20? And I was like, I like the fact that she says I still can't believe I'm 20. Like, I don't know, she's just like she's so playful and cute. And like, I don't know, she's not like she's mature. Like it's not like she's like a little kid. But I don't know, like there's still like she's still young, I guess. Like it wasn't like she hit 20 and all of a sudden she's just like, "Oh, well, I'm going to drink scotch and play golf." Like she was, I don't know, she drinks tea and she wears scrunchies with bows on them and she wears freaking overalls. I love overalls. I have a pair somewhere. They're in my laundry basket, which is right there. I don't know. I really like her style, and I want to get the Doddleoddle box. I want it so bad. Excuse me. I am Miranda Sings. And my stomach's making weird noises. I just ate. Well, no, just barely. I just looked at the time and I was like, oh, it's 12:05 in the morning. Or if you're on military time, it is 00:05, I guess. 00:05. Yeah. I sat down and I was like, yeah, I have like these certain things I want to say about Dodie. I don't know. I went off on tangents and I don't want this to be too long. But Dodie, just know that I love you to death and you are one of my idols. And I know that you're gonna be like, I don't deserve it, but yes, you do. Because you are just so freaking talented and you're gorgeous and you're like adorable and I love your style and I obviously love your accent. Anyone in America or I shouldn't say America. That's not politically correct. Anyone in the US is just like obsessed with any accent that's not ours. I was about to say is obsessed with any accent that's not ours, and I was like, wait, can't do that. That's offensive. That's not nice. It's not nice to make fun of other people's accents. It's just not. Once I walked around on Halloween, talking in a British accent, and someone was like, "Oh, are you from England?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not." Well, I mean, like, I'm English, but not directly. It's through like ancestors and crap. And like all my friends are giggling. I was like, "Oh, I've been to England quite a few times with my family on holiday." Of course, he didn't say holiday because this is the United States. He said vacation. He was like, "Which part are you from?" And he wasn't talking in British. He's like, "What part are you from?" And I was like, "Gloucester." I'll have you know, I actually went through all of the places that the members of the Wanted are from. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at, it's that. It's like a Wanted poster. And I went through all of the places that they're from. So, Manchester, let me think for a second. Dublin, Bolton. Oh crap, I forgot where one of them's from. Sucks. And Gloucester. Nottingham. He's from Nottingham. Can't believe I forgot. Oh, it's been 2 years since they broke up. They used to be my life. I still have 2 t-shirts, and in yesterday's, well, on Julio's Streamio, on yesterday's live stream, I started going through my jewelry, and I had a lot of merch. I had a lot of necklaces and temporary tattoos and all that good stuff. So sad they broke up. I thought they were going to be there while I was growing up, and I thought they would still be there when I graduated high school / college. Yeah. I always forget because with like the English system or British or UK's, someone outside my door. So I all of a sudden stopped. I was like, because I don't remember which live stream it was, but in one of my first live streams, my mum walked in. She was like, "Who are you talking to?" Because she thought I was like on Omegle or something. And sometimes, like, my stepdad or my mum will just walk in. And I'll be like, "Do you know what bloody time it is?" So they don't say bloody because they're Yanks. Anyways, but like, okay. Oh, I was talking about the English school system. You have primary school, secondary school, college, and then uni. Here we have elementary school, middle school, high school, and then college and university are kind of like the same thing. They're both a post-secondary education institution. I guess like uni or university, it's more like Harvard or Yale, not like that prestigious usually. Like Brigham Young University, Southern California University, you know, Manchester University. No, not Manchester. Oh, it's too late at night. It's now 12:11 in the morning. And then there's like community college. But I guess they're like separate things technically, but we kind of like categorize them as the same thing. Like even if you're going to a university, well, I guess like the school is a university, and then you say you're going to college. I don't know. Anyway, This video's dragged on way too long. I feel like some people are going to think that in my welcome to Doddleoddle video, that like, in the shots where I was like, that I wasn't yawning. Let me tell you something, that's how I yawn. That just there was a yawn, and I feel another one coming. I don't know why, but I stick my tongue out when I'm yawning. Deal with it. Anyways, I should end this, because I need to make a live stream for my main channel. Anyways, this like literally turned into a video that has nothing to do with Dodie. I'm sorry, Dodie. I already guessed that I summed up everything. I love you. I aspire to be you. Stick my tongue out when I yawn. Anyways. But you know, like, I don't know, Dodie just inspires me a lot. And I love watching her videos. And I like following her life, because her life is one hell of a lot more interesting than mine. Anyways. Bye! Let's hope it actually stops the first time I click on the button this time.